Alright, yo, how's it going, boys? So today we're gonna be doing a gameplay update review. So this shit just dropped while I finished my LYCAN game, and I gotta say, rip my fucking boy LYCAN, bro. This was my go-to hero for climbing MMR, man. Yeah, I lost these two matches, but my team was just complete garbo, and it was literally unwinnable. Like, I just cannot win these games. But most of the time, I have like a pretty good win rate with LYCAN. It's been really good except for these last two games. But rip my boy LYCAN. I know they haven't nerfed LYCAN just yet. There's gonna be 7.2 278 coming out in like 2 fucking days. I swear to God, they always do that shit. So just looking at the changes though, I feel like they nerfed my boy LYCAN. So I already skimmed through this. I'm just gonna talk about it one more time. I'm just gonna move my mic real quick. Move it here. Okay, so hero kill base bounty increased from 40 to 100. XP increased. So this essentially mean that when you kill someone at level 1, instead of giving like just 40, they give you 60 more XP bonus. So early game kills are a lot better because late game kills are usually based on not base anymore. Like once you level up, you get more XP, stuff like that. But this is essentially more buff to early game, so you get XP faster. Hero kill last hit gold increased from this to whatever the fuck that is. So essentially it actually increased a lot because before it was 99, right? Now it's 120, so that's already 21 gold more. And then on top of that, you have times 8 per level instead of 7.2, so you actually get more gold and XP for killing heroes now, which means fighting is even more important than just farming. Assist gold reskill from 45 plus this to this shit. So basically this means that if you're standing in an AoE with someone, you get less gold. So you get 15 less gold. I don't know what the fuck this is. I think it reduces it because even though this is multiplied by net worth, but the base gold got less. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this actually increased or decreased it. I guess if they have more money, it increase it, but in the early game it nerfs the assist gold, so it's only beneficial in the early game for the person that killed it. So it's definitely nerfing the early game because the base gold they decreased, but the multiplier increased. So every time the multiplier increases, it basically just means that it's better for late game. Passive gold income increase. So this is better for supports now. Supports have more money, so they can buy more wars, which none of them do in your pub. So they just buy more fucking items like Dagons and shit. So anyways, this is a buff in pro scene because 10 more gold means a faster force staff, a faster glimmer cape, stuff like that. Bounty runes are not reliable with gold. This is a small thing, but it is what it is. Like, you just get the gold that you get from bounty runes, you just keep forever, right? Like, you just cannot lose if you die. So tower last hit bounty increase from 180 from tier 4. So I actually didn't notice. I thought it was different, but apparently like the gold that you get for the whole team is different from like the last hit gold. So whoever the last hit the tower, you actually get 180 gold, which I did not know, but it got reduced to, this is actually pretty huge because the first tower, like especially for LYCAN, he always wants to last hit the tower, right? He wants to push all your towers. So if you push like all 3 towers or the tier 2s, he actually doesn't get, he gets like 60 gold less, 40 gold less. Like, it's actually pretty big for his item timing. It's like AC and shit. But neutral stacking supports bounding, so this is better for supports. Just more gold for supports actually. So basically supports get more gold now, and they get more XP for getting early kills because usually supports get early kills. So it's definitely a buff to all the supports. Million creep camps changed from medium to small. So I'm actually not sure about this shit. I think they changed the, I'm guessing they changed the I don't know if there's a map here, but they probably changed the closest camp to the mid lane, to medium to small. This is actually good for heroes like Alchemist because Alchemist has trouble farming those camps in the early game, but now with just level 2 acid spray, maybe he's able to. Maybe his jungling is like a little bit better. But remove Prowler camp. I'm not even sure what the fuck Prowlers are. I think is those like blue things, right? Oh, let me search it up. So I'm just searching a Prowlers real quick. Oh, what? Removed Prowler camp. That's the ancient camp with the lifesteal and shit. Alright, so these shit are cancer, bro. If you have a Prowler camp and 2 other Ancient stack, you cannot farm this shit. Prowlers are fucking gay. I'm so happy they removed it. The only downside is that if you're like a life stealer, it never fucking happens. But if you were, or if you're a Chen, and you try to like get the creep, it wouldn't like be as good, because Prowlers were probably one of the better ones, because it has a stun that pierces through BKB, I'm pretty sure. And it's like super fucking annoying because the lifesteal and the heal just makes it so you cannot kill ancient camps. But they removed it, so goodbye to the Prowlers. I will not miss you. Maybe I will, you know. It is a thing in the game that got removed, so maybe they will add it back. Who knows? But it's already been here since 7.0. Adjust the lower ground tree so near outpost to prevent channel. So this is actually pretty good because there are some spots where you can channel without destroying the trees, which is pretty gay. It's pretty annoying. To make opening tree right side of the mid tower. Wait, what? To make opening in the tree line to the right of the radiant tier 1 tower. Huh. So I know there's like some places you can juke through, but most of the time you have quelling blade, so you just like cut it anyway. I don't think this shit matters. Maybe if you're a range hero like Storm and you're trying to juke in the trees for whatever reason, you can, I guess. Most of the time you just cut it anyway. Change the camp to the right side of the Radiant Secret Shop from... Okay, change the camp to the right of the Radiant Secret Shop. So Radiant is this side, from medium camp to hard camp. Oh, okay. So the closest one to the secret shop is now a hard camp. I don't think that shit matters. Does it matter? Why would it matter? Maybe if you're offlane and you're trying to farm the medium camp, now it's harder to farm in the early game. Maybe that's what it is. But normally, I think that's better because one small camp reduce, you want a hard camp, right? So if you're farming triangle, swap the hard camp to derive the Radiant tier 2 with the ancient camp in the prime. Oh, okay. On the right of the Radiant tier top, so top tier 1 tower with the ancient camp in the primary jungle. So now they swap back the ancients. So now the triangle for Radiant is the triangle again with the ancients. So if you're Dire, normally what you would do is you would play on the bottom side of the map and you would farm both ancients with LYCAN and shit, but now you can't do that anymore because now the ancients are swapped back into their triangles. It's a lot harder to. Swap the hard camp with the... Okay, so reduce the size of Radiant safe lane and hard camp spawn box. Okay, so this is actually better because now it's harder for them to block your camp, because I'm pretty sure if they put like a fucking sentry on the very corner, like if they put an observer and you don't put the sentry like properly, you might not even get it. But now it's probably like you're able to get the whole thing, and it's hard for them to block. So it's mainly just is actually a buff to Radiant, I think. Radiant safe lane small camps. Well, it could work both ways because sometimes you want to block it from the offlane, you're getting pulled. So it does work both ways. Radiant safe lane small camp spawn box has been increased. Oh, okay. So maybe a nerf. Who knows? I don't think that shit really matters unless if you're trying to block. Dire safe lane small camp has been reduced. So it's actually a buff to Dire. A nerf to Radiant, because I'm pretty sure that small camp either you want it to be blocked or you don't want it to be blocked, right? And the bigger it is, the easier it is to block. Outposts can no longer be slow enough to kill one of your... Okay, this is fucking huge because that means literally no one is gonna... Because towers keep getting buffed, so no one's getting outposts. So you secure outposts at minute 10, essentially. So before minute 10, outposts you don't have to give a shit about because you cannot secure their outposts. There's no more like 1 minute grabbing outpost shit. There's no... You're gonna guarantee the XP you get at minute 10. It's really at minute 20 where they're gonna be fighting for it. So they now reveal enemies channeling it. So like if you're smoked, I'm guessing they see you, or if you're invis, or like if you're in the fog of war somehow you're behind a tree. So now it shows vision radius as well. Before it doesn't, you kind of have to eyeball it, which is kind of annoying. All creeps. Okay, so when I read this fucking broke my mind. Okay, this blew my mind. That's what I was trying to say. All in creeps now avoid a hero aggro until they're near enemy creeps. So this shit means that before in the mid lane, if you didn't know, in the side lane you cannot pull aggro at level 1. Now you can't do that shit for mid lane either. So all the Ember, Bristol cutters, or if you're like any fucking hero against Huskar that you want to cut creeps with, like Alchemist or LYCAN, you can't fucking do that anymore because it got it basically got, you just can't do that shit anymore, right? Because they don't aggro you anymore unless you kill the creeps, and no one kills creeps that fast at level 1. Not even Axe. Axe cannot fucking creep cut anymore because they have to be, until they're near neutrals or within 550 range of their tier 1 tower. So you can cut. So maybe you actually can cut creeps, but you can't cut in between the tier 2 and tier 3. You can only cut between the tier 1 and tier 2 creep, which is dangerous because you might think it's safer, but it's actually more dangerous because it's closer to enemy support to get to you. And also, it will last for 5 minutes until the first siege unit spawns. So you still can cut creeps in the late game. You just can't cut in the early game. It doesn't really fucking matter in the late game though, because you just kill creeps. Like AM Battlefield, you kill a wave in like 2 seconds. Not even like 1 second. So it doesn't matter. But I'm wondering where the neutrals are. Like how close do you have to be to the neutrals? Because they still want you to be able to pull, right? Maybe it's unless if the neutral's attacking the hero, or else they won't aggro towards the neutral. So they will still aggro towards neutral, they just won't aggro towards heroes anymore. So this actually breaks the game. This is actually a buff to Huskar and shit, because a lot of times Huskar will just lose lanes if the enemies just fucking creep cut like once or twice. Sometimes you just gotta do it once for the first wave and you get level 3 and you jungle, right? Like ALC or some shit. Like you don't lose that hard, but now it's a lot harder to do that shit. So courier bounty reduced from, okay, so it got reduced a lot. So from 7 per level times the level to 5 times the level, and the base bounty got reduced. Okay, so flying courier upgrade requirement reduced from 5 to 4. So I thought they were gonna nerf this, but they actually buffed it because supporters can just use this to get flying vision while carrying consumables. Okay, that's interesting. So they got a buff because flying is faster than walking, right? So it's like a nerf and a buff. So the nerf is not that bad, I don't think. It's 15%, but it means that you're going to get your regen slower. Which means in the early game, at like level 1 when it's walking, it's very easy to kill. But then the bounty got reduced. But you don't want you to get your consumables killed, right? So yeah, it's quite interesting. Armor formula is now this armor times this to 1 plus armor times this. So 1 plus that. Wait, what? What was it before? I have no idea what the fucking formula is before, so I don't know if this is buffed or nerfed because it doesn't tell you what the one before is, and can't be arsed to really check. I'm gonna guess they nerfed it because later down you will see some of the armor reduction item got nerfed. So possibly they nerfed it. Maybe it's the same. I'm not sure. So armor per increased slightly from 0.16 to 16. So how much is 16? 1 divided by 6. What the fuck? It's the same shit. Oh, so this is 0.16. This is 0.166666. So essentially it's 0.1666. So let's say the digits got rounded, so 0.167. So it's like slightly more. I guess Pog to Terrorblade because he has a billing agi, so he gets even more armor now. And I was watching a Terrorblade replay last night. It was fucking OP. You just get Asana Yasha, you disassemble into Manta and Halberd. Man, that shit's broken. Anyway, tier 1 tower attack speed increased from attack rate from 0 to 0.9, base attack speed from 100. So tier 1 towers are more OP. Damage reduced though. Okay, so the DPS is the same. It's just faster attack speed, right? So it hits for less damage, but the thing you have to remember is that it's a little bit harder to be timing. Okay, this actually fucks up a lot of things if you think about it, right? Because siege creeps, like, it's gonna be hard to last hit siege creeps, I feel. Or maybe every single time when it hits for the third one, it's never gonna kill it. You're always gonna be killing a siege creep or the range creep. Bro, the timing's gonna be fucked on last hitting on their tower, bro. Like the damage was reduced, but then the speed, it hits faster, right? So it kills, like, I don't even fucking know, but I can imagine there's problem with that. You have to get used to it. Tier 2 towers attack speed increased. The base attack speed from tier 2 damage reduced. Same over DPS. So they just did it. Okay, so the siege carts are stronger now, which is just catapult. What other siege units are there? Nothing, right? I'm not sure. No, I don't think I'll have rework. Each time team picks a hero per round before they are revealed rather than just one. The final round is a single selection. So mid basically always picks last anymore unless you want to grief him out. But essentially now, instead of ban count increase, so even more heroes can be banned. More than the people. If everyone select one, there will still be 2 that's randomly banned. And then instead of picking 1-1-1, so you pick 2, and then you pick 2. So the first 2 supports, and then carry and offlane, or offlane and mid, and then the last pick is just 1 fucking pick. Damn, how would that change things though? So let's say you first pick, you won't get fucked as hard, right? Let's say you first pick like Bane, you won't just get instantly fucking countered. You will only get countered after the first 2 picks. So let's say you pick Bane, they can't pick a support to counter you, right? Or you pick something like Beastmaster, and then they have to use their offlane and carry to counter you. But usually offlane and carry heroes, they're retarded, so they don't even pick your carry. Still gonna pick Drow Ranger into like a fucking, I don't know, some kind of fucking LYCAN or some shit. But basically it just makes it so that it's easier for the oh shit, it's actually a lot easier for the offlaner, eh? Because if you pick offlane and then you pick fucking safe lane in the same turn, the safe laner cannot just counter the offlaner. So it actually buffs all the fucking offlaners. It literally buffs all the offlaners. Because before, if you pick any fucking, you pick Beastmaster, you're gonna pick PL. If you pick like Axe, they're gonna pick Ursa. If you pick like Legion, they're gonna pick like Monkey Ursa. If you pick fucking Sand King, they're gonna pick Alchemist. If you pick any fucking Intel hero, Quap, whatever, Void Spirit, they're gonna pick Anti. Like, it just makes it so that you can't really counter pick the enemy offlane anymore. So that's actually a fucking huge buff to all the offlaners. This is what it is. Also to all the supports. So that I'll pick first 2 rounds now have 5 extra seconds for hero picking. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because it was quite short already. The last pick you kind of just pick right away. That makes sense. 5 seconds, not a big deal. Captain, well, 10 more seconds to your already 40-minute games, but anyways, captain's mode ban now changed from 4-1-1 for the 3-man ban to 2-3-2. Huh. That is very fucking interesting, because before you will straight up ban all the heroes that they want to pick, right? 4 bans. Now it's only 2 bans. So if you only ban 2, let's say the mid laner plays 5 heroes, you ban 4, he can only pick 1 fucking guy, right? And you just counter dash the shit out of him, and he doesn't have a hero pool anymore. But now you can't do that anymore. This is quite interesting. It'll be quite interesting to see how the pros play this. I'm actually not too sure about how this will work, but this essentially means that you get to save more bans later on for the draft. So you don't just straight up fucking ban everything, essentially. You can't just ban all the meta heroes, right? Because usually there's not just 4 meta heroes in the game. There's probably more. Duration per pick and ban reduce. So reduce 5 seconds. This is pretty big, especially for pro scene. You know, Puppy gets to think less about his godly draft. But first pick phases change from Radiant, Dire, Radiant to Radiant, Dire, assuming Radiant is first pick. Radiant, Dire, Radiant to Radiant, Dire. Okay. So instead of being Radiant, Dire, Radiant, now it's just Radiant, Dire. Huh. Why the fuck is that? Before, if you first pick, you get 2 counters. Now you first pick, you get 1 counter, and you counter them back, and then you counter it again. Third ban, Radiant, Dire to Radiant, Dire. So random draft is now reduced even more. It used to be like 50, now it's 40 to 33. Yikes, bro. All the Chinese pubs are gonna be fucked, bro. Anyways, Fountain, because Chinese people play random draft. I learned that. I play random draft. No one fucking plays random draft, though. I never find a random draft game. Fountain now has a fairy swipe style stacking. Increases damage. What the fuck? Oh my god. So you just don't fucking fountain dive ever, guys. Do not fucking fountain dive. This is how you throw games. You're literally getting hit by fucking Ursa, man. I remember this used to be a different game mode where people were too OP, so they had to add this. But bro, do not fucking fountain dive, you dumb piece of shit. Please, you're gonna throw all your fucking game. Don't be like, oh guys, it's time to fountain dive when they still have 1 set or 2 set of racks, and then you fucking die and you lose. Neutral item nearby enemy range drop. What? So does that mean if they're too close to the drop range, they don't drop anymore? I think so, right? Nearby Rio source for kill is teleporting. Oh, okay. So this is actually good because before, if the enemy were too close, you drop it, you don't realize they just fucking disappear, right? Or let's say you're playing LYCAN and your summons are killing something and you're TPing and you can't pick that shit up, right? That makes sense. That's actually good for Meepo clones if the Meepo Prime is not nearby. You know, this is good because you don't lose the neutral item, right? The enemies don't pick it up. But this is also bad because you get neutral items slower. Because now you can't get neutral item through it. So, but I don't think you want to find neutral item in these ways because you will just lose the item. But yeah. They should make Meepo clones to pick it up. But I guess it's too hard, right? They're probably too lazy to do that shit. So they just make Meepo. And it's kind of a buff to Meepo. So this still makes it so that it's less Meepo don't find, because he already killed camps fast enough, so I guess it makes sense. Spell lifesteal now stacks them rather than additively, so this is really good. So Satanic, Sanjin Yasha and shit was not as good because additively I think it's just like add on top, right? So if you're like 20%, 40%. Diminishingly I think is some kind of fucking multiplying shit, so like 20%, 20% is low-key like 35 or some shit, so it's just less. So HP regen amplification is also just less. Heal amplification is just less. Spell steal life amplification is just less. So all this HP regen buffing shit, right? All this amplification, Sanja, Yasha, Satanic, Heart of Tax, they're all nerfed. Alright, now we got through all the big shit, right? Now it's the items. So items, I'm very surprised too, honestly, not gonna lie. First of all, Necronomicon, Archer movement speed, blah, blah, this shit is gone, okay? That movement speed aura passive is gone. I tested it on the lobby. It's pretty fucking huge, man. Because it's literally every single one of your wolves as Lycan Beastmaster gets faster. Attacks faster. Now it's no more. That's really bad. Also, damage type from piercing. BSA talking about this. Piercing the hero damage. And damage joint is such that the net effect. So essentially, you kill creeps a lot slower. You kill heroes a lot faster. So it's still good for killing heroes. But you only buy on shit like Lycan because you want to kill heroes. But then you don't farm as fast. You see, you farm 57% slower. So it's not the best farming item anymore. You don't just buy it on fucking Spectre to farm, right? Spectre don't use Necronomicon to kill heroes. You use it to farm. And it's less damage first building, so less ratting. But it's only 10%. But it's more hero damage. So big change. I don't fully understand all the piercing and different type of damages. I need to read up on that shit, but I only thought there was like damage variables like physical, magical, stuff like that. But apparently there's more in depth to specific damage types. So mana regen reduce, which means most heroes will have some mana problems until third Necronomicon, especially level 1 Necronomicon like Spectre. You can't just get it to use mana anymore. So, but it's not a big problem for Lycan because Lycan does have mana problems, but you can't just get like a clarity or two and it solves it. Or usually sometime I have remaining mana. It really depends. And you can get mana regen neutral items, so it doesn't matter that much. Pierce style immunity, that shit doesn't really matter. I mean, when it dies, yeah, sometimes you get a lucky kill when they have BKB PA. I guess BKB is just better now. It's not like this shit will be the game-winning play anyway. Damage and regen aura. Oh, okay. That's fucked, guys. No regen. No damage. I already stopped building this shit on LYCAN. Now I'm gonna stop for sure. You don't even build this shit on Luna anymore. It doesn't give you damage. It doesn't give you base damage increase. 40 base damage, 12 HP. So it makes the creep stronger. But the aura is just too fucking good, man. You buy this shit for the aura. Fuck the creep. Alright, you don't buy this shit if they have a hero like Clanks or some shit that can kill creeps instantly. Or like Enchantress. But you also don't buy this shit if you don't give aura, man. Reduce. So cooldown reduce. Okay, congrats. It's not like you want to use this every 45 seconds to be killing it to feed 200 gold. Okay. What was the old recipe? Oh yeah, it was like, so now it gives you armor. And you know what? No damage, armor. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this, man. I feel like the aura being disappeared. The aura disappearing is just too much of a nerf. But it does have. Oh shit, Purge is doing repeat analysis, but I don't talk for 10 hours. I talk for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Attributes, HP. It's really good survivability item in laning though. It has a better build up, kind of, because Helmet the Iron Will is like pretty good laning item if you don't know. But I'm not sure, man. I feel like it's just not good anymore. The aura's just too fucking good. Now require a mask of death. What the fuck is a mask of death, guys? Huh? You mean Morbid Mask? It's fucking Morbid Mask. What the fuck are you saying? Morbid Mask, Blaze of Attack, Reign of Basilius, and so no armor. No fucking stats. Lifesteal is literally the same as a fucking Morbid Mask. It gives you damage now. And more mana regen. This item is complete fucking dog shit, bro. The fucking cost went up by 75, okay? No fucking armor. No fucking stats. No fucking lifesteal. You are lifestealing for the same amount as you would be if you got a Morbid Mask. If you buy Vlad on Ursa now, please stop playing the fucking game. I don't care it gives you mana regen, bro. The damage aura is good. But this is not base damage. This is just straight up damage. So does that mean if I buy a rapier, it increases the rapier damage?
Easy now.
You know what? I have to test this shit out. I have to. You guys get to look at Quap right now.
Wolf in man's clothing.
Okay, so let's just buy this.
The wolf runs.
So I have 52 damage, right? So 52 damage. So you know what? I'm not even gonna calculate. I'm just gonna buy this. Plus 9. Wait. No! It doesn't give you. So it's only base damage. It's only base damage. This is literally the fucking new Helmdon, but more shit. Because Helmdon was what? It's cheaper and it gave you 20% instead of 18. It's just really fucking shit item now. If you buy this item, you're bad. Unless if you have a carry who really needs this shit. But like 15 fucking %? Are you kidding me, man?
Nothing left.
I feel like it's complete garbo, but whatever. Maybe it's good enough because the damage is really good. That's what made Hamdan really good. I think it's pretty shit now. So this is a fucking huge ass nerf to drums because I used to build drums on LYCAN all the time. So maybe not have to make Vlads. Oh my god, that's so fucking shit. Now requires crown, sage mask, and wind lace, and the 600. Okay. So before it was crown, sage's mask. No, before it was crown. And glove of haste. So the recipe cost is less, right? So it's less now. But the cost should be less, right? I forgot. No longer provides the 120 attack speed aura. So this is really bad because I'm pretty sure like this is only like for the old AC it used to only be like 10 less or some shit. So this actually buffed my wolves a lot. And so there's no more aura, but it gives you more active. The active is more and the movement speed active is more, but it doesn't have a passive anymore. Passives are always good and OP, but it gives you mana regen, movement speed, and more stats. You know, that is not bad. You know, it's not that bad, but the passive is just too good for summons, man. It's just too good for summons. Armor aura reduced from 2.5 to 2. So this just kills the fucking item because I'm pretty sure that this shit gives you the same amount. So there's literally no reason to buy your fucking buckler for $200 more just to not benefit you at all, right? You're only getting this shit if you're gonna build something into a mech or AC, or else you just don't get this item. This item's complete garbo. You don't ever fucking get it, never ever, because it's just complete fucking dog. Yeah, it's just pretty fucking bad. Now requires buckler instead of chainmail. Total cost. Okay, so it requires buckler now. So it still makes buckler a must buy. Now provides +3 armor aura and self armor reduced from 6 to 4. So the armor aura is really good. So instead of getting Vlads, just buy a fucking mech, bro. Doesn't give you 4 stats anymore though, so less stats. You know, this still gives you, because 3 armor aura plus 4 armor. So this is actually good because doesn't give you stats anymore, but you get +1 more armor because 7 armor, and you don't get stats. Oof, that's pretty bad. And now the guardian greaves is like changed as well. So now it gives you +3 armor aura. So this is the same as the mechanism. It's like the exact same thing. And no longer gives 5 stats. You know, the stats is actually super fucking important. I don't know why they removed it. Armor reduced from 6 to 4. So it just gives you more armor now. And gives armor to your team. So it's kind of replacing the Vlads. I don't know how I feel about this. Stats is really good. But I guess the stats was only for yourself. So Guardian Greaves, I think is a buff. I think it's a buff actually. Gives you more armor, man. No longer provides 3 also reduced from. So so this doesn't give you stats anymore, but the cooldown is like reduced. So you still buy this for the same reasons. It just doesn't give you stats anymore. Slightly nerfed to Crimson Guard. Slightly buffed to LYCAN. Low key. But the cooldown is reduced though, so that's the thing. But you're only be using it once anyway, because LYCAN's all is 22 seconds, right? So it's not like 40 seconds would matter. 500 gold cost recipe instead of using a Robo Magi. So this is the one that I was super surprised about, because it doesn't give you 8 intel, so it doesn't give you attack damage through heroes like Quap and stuff. So you get more armor, you get 1 more armor, which is the reason why you buy this item. And now has a passive component that returns 20 plus 20% of attack damage. But the active is reduced, but now you don't have to activate it at all. You just stand there and people will literally kill themselves. So super good for heroes like Axe. I feel like this is the new meta hero, okay? So you don't need intel, because fuck intel, right? It doesn't really matter if you're a strength hero. It gives you more armor, 7 armor, and you just have to stand there. Centaurs are just more OP. Axe, Mars, any offlaner get this item is good. I feel like that's what it is. As long as you're soaking damage, honestly. If people had to kill you. If they just ignore you, don't get it. Like a bristleback, if they just fully ignore you, don't get it. But if they just cannot ignore you, then get it. So new basic item. So this thing is pretty cool. Blitz Knuckles. So now it gives you 35 attack speed for 1,000 gold, right? So comparing it to some of the other items. So this is 1,000 gold. So if you get 2 Glove of Haste, how much is that? Oh, so this just changes move this. Doesn't matter. So 2 of these is actually just 900. So you actually just get fucking more attack speed for less money. This should be reduced, man. Pretty fucking bad. I just get 2 Glove of Haste. The only reason why you would get this item is to build it into a Shadow Blade or a Monkey King bar. If you're not gonna build those 2 items, don't get this item. So reduced attack, so more attack speed, so that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Does this just increase the cost though? I think it does. It just straight up increased the cost from 4,100 something to 4,300. So bit of a nerf to Monkey King bar. But no, the attack speed is still really good. But I guess like Wind Rangers, the people who buy Monkey King bars because they proc a lot, like Ursa or Wind Ranger, and the 35 attack speed, just 20 more attack speed just doesn't fucking matter, because one, you get it slower, and you, as Wind Ranger, you want damage. You don't really care about attack speed, right? So it's like kind of a nerf actually. Bonus damage increased from 10 to 15. That small amount. Mana regen reduced by 1.5, just a little bit. Intelligence reduced, so less damage for intel heroes. Recipe cost reduced, so the total cost got reduced. So it's just more damage but less mana regen and less intel. This is to compensate for the damage increase here. So it's better on non-intel heroes essentially, except for the mana regen part. So Shadow Amulet now. Oh, you still use to make Shadow Blade? Okay. But the only problem is that now you need Glove of Haste, so it gives you attack speed. Who the fuck cares about attack speed on supports? They just made this cost more money? No, yeah, they did. For no reason. They reduced this though. When would you buy this on its own? It's pretty bad, I feel. You never know. I'm getting kind of tired, but I'm gonna speed through this shit. So Shadow Blade is the same thing, except for now combines the broadsword instead of the other one, and so instead of Claymore's broadsword, so attack speed increased, damage is reduced. Yeah, I think this is the same. These two balance out pretty much. It's better for attack speed, man. 35 attack speed, that's quite a lot. So this is the thing that surprised me the most, man. What the fuck is this, dude? Echo Saber builds into fucking Silver Edge now. So Echo Saber is only applied by real heroes. Does this mean Monkey King doesn't fucking benefit from his illusions anymore? I have to test this shit out, man. This is insane. This is fucking insane. This is insanity. If that makes Monkey King so much more shit.
Oh, there'll be stories about this fight.
Better get ready.
A 2-for-1 deal.
Okay, so wait.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god. Wait, what? It does. It does apply. This count as a real hero? What about his
They can't
Aghanims?
stop me.
It does.
From here to there.
What? There's no way it works for Manta, right?
You think you can beat me?
Wait, so you're telling me it used to work on illusions? So it still does work on monkeys, so it doesn't kill the hero. So that's good. That's good. That's actually pretty good. If it did, I'll be pretty pissed. But Echo Saber, 40 attack damage, 35 attack speed, more intel, mana regen as well. Keeps the other benefit. Echo Strike. Bro, this is so good, man. I always make Silver Edge on Alc. Now there's another reason too, because it gives me mana regen. And I can build Echo Saber. Holy shit, that is so good, man. I don't have to rush Shadow Blade. That is so good. I actually really like this, man. Silver Edge is one of my favorite items. So this is pretty fucking big, dude. This is pretty fucking big. So less strength reduced. So Bracer got significantly worse because it does not give you magic resistance anymore. So I can't imagine anyone getting this shit. Do you get this on DK vs Quap? Hell no. Doesn't give you fucking magic rest. Do you get this on Huskar? Maybe, because there's nothing else better to get. So Huskar actually got nerfed. 4% is a lot, man. Do you give a shit about 0.75 HP regen? No, just buy anything. Buy anything, costs less, you will get more HP regen. It does give you other stuff though, it gives you damage, but no, man, nah. This gives you armor and attack speed now. It just straight up gives you mana regen. I have no words, bro. But I feel like these two still have their attack speed and the spell amp thing. This just completely changes the item. I would literally, like, 2% is too less, right? It's 3%, so they change it. I just make it 1 HP regen, man. Why 0.75, bro? Health regen reduced, so even nerfed even more. Rain of regen, even nerf this even more. Does reduce the cost, though. Nerf the rain protection, so you can't just get a casual rain protection. I mean, you still can. It's only 25 gold. I guess you still can. Recipe cost increased. Oh, this still. Oh, okay. So this is actually good. It still gives you the same amount of mana regen. This still gives you the same amount of health regen. Yeah, that's pretty good. But this is fucking nerfed. Only 2 armor. Oh, but it's cheaper. I see. The buckler is cheaper than the headdress. And Ring of Basilius. Yeah, that makes sense. Earnest Shadows increased. So just higher recipe cost. Less efficient early game when you're buying the components. Recipe cost increased. Oh no, because the other stuff are nerfed, right? Yeah. This shit is nerfed, so yeah, that makes sense. Total cost is the same. Unbroken speed reduced. Total cost was reduced. Huh. Yeah, because you use this, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So the speed just got reduced. So they still stack. So Pugna support is still legit. Not only reduce mana loss, so I don't know if this is good for Storm or bad for Storm, but this is fucking weird. I don't know why they did that. Mana loss reduction, which is mana regen. Okay, so I guess that's good if you have more mana regen. Then I guess if you don't have mana regen, it's bad because it amps it. It doesn't just reduce it. Sandra and Kaius, I swear no one fucking buys this item. Everyone buys Sandra and Yasha, man. Who buys this shit actually? I'm not sure. Provides 1+2 mana loss reduction. Okay, so it just does not provide that shit anymore. Wait, does it not give you the mana regen amplification? No, it does. Okay. So it just doesn't give you the mana loss reduction. It's basically the same thing. Spell amp increased. Okay, so you just rush this instead of getting a no talisman in, I guess. No long. So this might be legit on Quap actually. If think about it. No longer provides spell lifesteal amplification. So I don't think it was supposed to. Oh, it used to be able. Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, why the fuck would it? Sandra's already broken enough. Self spell lifesteal amplification. Okay, so they buff Kaya. Huh. I feel like you still won't buy Kaya unless you're a Storm though. It's just kind of shit item. Not gonna lie. This doesn't do enough. Spell lifesteal amplification. Okay. Yeah, I see. Magic resistance. Okay. That's interesting, bro, because Bloodstone's pretty fucking good now, actually. You can reliably buy Bloodstone on, like, OD, or, like, any hero that needs mana. Like, OD, think about how much mana he has, right? And if he converts it all to health, boom, he's alive again. And it gives you mana, like, spell, magic risk, so, like, on Timber Sauce is really good. Or, like, some other heroes, like Medusa, even? No, not Medusa, but, on fucking, what's the other hero I was thinking of? DP, really good. Magic Res is also really good on DP and Necro. So this is legit, bro. This is actually pretty fucking legit. Gives you magic resistance. That's crazy, bro. Octar and Core got buffed, boys. So reduce cooldown from. Okay. So yeah. So as I said, you have a lot of mana. So OD got buffed, man. OD, yo, don't call me all on this shit, but OD Bloodstone, man. OD Bloodstone. Watch out OD Bloodstone, guys. Literally full mana, constant full mana. How long's the duration? Over 2 seconds. Okay, only 2 seconds. But, you know, still really fucking good. OD Bloodstone, new meta. Voodoo Mask, so new base item, 12% lifesteal. So who the fuck gets this shit? I'm not sure, man. Someone who only casts spells, I guess, that wants spell lifesteal. So this is the equivalent of a Morbid Mask for spell users. Only one I can think of, maybe Quap. Razor, not Razor. Who else? I have no idea, man. Radiance Carriers, XD. Now requires Soul Booster, Voodoo Mask, and 90 costs. Huh. Soul Booster. What did I use before Octarine? Oh. I think it used to use the other thing. The orb thing. Attributes reduce. Recipe cost in reduced. Cooldown increase. Spell amplification reduced. So this got nerfed even more? It's cheaper. But it looks pretty fucking shit. I guess the 5 attributes don't matter. You're only getting it for the active anyway, right? Now it's easier to pick up as a casual item, but it's not as good for like late game, like people who gets it really fast anyway. So kind of like a position 3-4 item, Sand King item, but it's just a little bit worse, but it's just costs a little bit less. So Holy Locket finally got useful, man. You can now target allies with the magic stick active. How many charges can you get? Still 20, but you can heal your team now. The heals you provide. So this amps it by 35% too. So you just instantly, you can wand your allies now, guys. Holy shit, imagine if you have 5 of these and you ally the user on the one fucking guy. He goes from 0 to full HP. Yay. You're basically an oracle now. Now provides, so this is actually, I actually really like this. So it's the same cost, but recipe still there. Wait, what? What the fuck, man? Recipe is even more money now. It's not 300, it's 350 now, bro. What the fuck? So no longer gives you HP regen. I mean, HP regen kind of matters. It kind of doesn't if you're playing Alc. Armor is better. But holy fuck, man. You made the recipe cost. Why can't you just... Whatever. I'm still getting this item, though. You have to on Alchemist, or else you're going to be buying Clarity as like a fucking scrub. So attack speed bonus increased by 5. Okay, so I think Hyrestone was already really good value, so it's even more value now. So this is kind of like better than a lot fucking better. No, not too much better than the new item, but it is pretty good. Attack speed aura increased from 20 to 30. So now you just want to rush AC on LYCAN now. I think you just straight up skip the fucking drums because it's just not good anymore. It is good, but I think you get AC first. Drums is kind of like a luxury item because the passive is what you want, right? And no longer gives you 5 stats. Who the fuck cares, man? 5 stats, who cares? Doesn't really matter. Kind of matters, but not too much. Attack speed increased from 85 to 90, so just more attack speed. So now requires Claymore instead of Maelstrom Hammer. So does that mean the cost is reduced? Yes, I think it is actually. Just straight up reduces the fucking cost. And the Quelling Blade cost is reduced. That's a fucking pog. This gives you less damage and less mana regen. 0.5 less and 5 less damage. That shit does not matter, bro. This is such a good fucking item now. Holy shit. Compare this to Radiance. 1k less gold. Oof, bro. That's pretty fucking good. Maelstrom? No, not even comparable, bro. Broadsword reduced damage. Okay. So Chrysalis got even more shit. It is a little bit less money though, but it's still pretty shit. Maybe it's not that shit. I'm not sure. I think it's shit actually. Never mind. So cost reduced, so you just get a casual cloak now. You don't get bracers anymore. Yeah, this is much more fucking cheaper than bracer, bro. It's 450 gold. How much is a bracer? A bracer is 510, guys. So this shit is a casual bracer. You just grab a casual fucking cloak on your Huskar and you literally get fucking 5 times more magic res, or 4 times more magic res than you would if you got bracers of a single bracer. So yeah, recipe cost increased from this to this. Cost remains still the same. Facts, bro. But casual cloak, guys, hear me out. Casual cloak, double casual cloak, boys. Does this stack additively? I think it stacks diminishingly. I'm pretty sure. 500 gold. This was much needed. This item's too fucking broken, bro. You need a recipe for this shit. This was just too good. I don't get why Heart has one and that shit does not have one, bro. Heart is not as good as this. Cooldown reduced. Okay. Oh, stun duration reduced. Now previous current 200. What the fuck? Why? I have no fucking idea, dude. No one buys this shit unless if it's a meme. Unless if you're Treant. But yeah, you want the stun duration to be longer. No longer has a heal. Oh my god, this shit was so fucking annoying. Everyone built this shit, man. I can't play out because everyone builds this shit. Now it is so regen, so you heal your team more. DPS increased. Okay, HP regen increased. So the 20%, this is still less, bro. This is still less than 20% passive. Because before it was a 20% passive and a charge, man. Now I can actually press BKB and or Manta and dodge this shit instead of fucking having permanent passive regen reduction, bro. Holy shit. Thank you, God. Nerf this item. I hated this item. Shiva's guard 25. Wait, what? What the fuck? Freezing aura? What? So it costs more now by 100 fucking gold. But this is the new spear vessel? Oh my fucking god, dude. So not just only increase attack, decrease attack speed, also lifesteal by 25%. Oh my god, dude. Shiva's is so good now. You buy this against Alchemist every game. So they have 2 items that reduce the regen. Okay. That's really good. But this costs a lot of fucking gold. So, you know, it's good and also bad. Battle of String. And 250 recipe. What was it before? Was this something like oh, I remember it was like one of the fucking sticks. Where is it? Yeah, this shit, I think. Sappho Wizardry. But now you get more all stats? Damn, dude. Recipe cost increased. Wait, what the fuck, bro? You just said and at 1,250 dollar recipe, and now you say it's increased. Come on, Valve. More stats though. More fucking stats. Range is the same. Huh. Is this good now? Is this the new fucking Necro book, boys? It's definitely not. It's still fucking shit. So this is super interesting. So it doesn't give you plus 10 HP regen or the heal amplification. Plus 1 permanent max HP regen. When it's out of combat, you regen faster. Strength reduced. Cost increased. So I'm guessing they buffed this. How much did they buff this shit, man? I'm gonna play some Elk. I'm gonna play some LYCAN. I'm not sure how much they nerf LYCAN actually. I don't know.
Everybody get set.
Fountain now has Fury swipes. Let's see. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? 50 HP regen. Oh my god. But this doesn't give you spell regen amp anymore outside of combat. So if I get hit, yeah, I get regen a lot less. Oh fuck. But I'm just constantly regenning. Even when fighting heroes. It is good, but it's also bad. I don't know if it's good on Alch though. I think it's still pretty shit on Alchemist. Good for heroes like PL, I think. Because you just constantly regen, right? In fighting, you don't have to get satanic. Heal reduction. Oh my god, bro. More fucking slow. More fucking heal reduction, bro. I have Scotty's even better now. Maybe this is even viable on Alchemist because like 50%. 50 attack speed slow. God damn, bro. Yeah, well, Quelling Blade got reduced. So this is the money that you save to buy your new the 20 gold used to buy your rain protection, bro. Quelling Blade, I mean, yeah, it's still the same shit. 3 damage less. You're still gonna buy this, man. Actually increase for range heroes though. Who the fuck will buy this on range heroes? Drow Ranger Quelling Blade, guys. It is really legit against nature though. That is really legit. So low key, this is a nerf for nature's prophet. Lincoln's Saphir reduce, because in the late game, if you think about it, right, like nature's sprout is the most fucking broken spell. Everyone who doesn't make Battle Fury is gonna sell their Quelling Blade, and the supports CM don't carry Quelling Blade, man. They're not gonna carry Tangles. You're perma trap for like 6 seconds. So recipe cost reduced. So this was much needed. Lincoln's was fucking dog shit. No one bought this item. 200 gold less makes this actually pretty, like, still bad, but a little bit better. Cast range reduced. Okay, much needed nerf. Abyssal Blade was too OP. 50 range is good, actually. I think it's reasonable. Evasion, yeah, this shit was broken as fuck, man. 25% evasion, 20% a little bit better. Agility increased, yeah. Maybe makes Drow a little bit better. XP increase, this still fucking shit item. Do not buy this shit, my pubs, bro. Please do not buy this shit. This fucking garbo item. Please don't buy this. Please don't buy this. Please don't buy this. Cooldown reduced from 100 to okay. Refresh orb a little bit better. Good on LYCAN, good on heroes late game. Viable for Faceless Void. Reduced cost. Okay, what the fuck do you build this into? Oh, okay, still the same thing. So just not a couple items, but still many of the good items. So actually reduced cost for Lincoln's a lot then. Reduced cost for Scotty as well, because yeah. So Scotty that got buff even more. They don't say it though. Magic raindrop mana regen reduced. Okay. Projectile speed increased. Okay. Buff nullifier. Good for Tidehunter. Undispellable. Good for Necro. Interesting. Pretty good. Cost for this shit don't matter. Like if you're gonna buy this shit, you're already 6 slotted. 200 gold doesn't matter. Recipe cost reduced. Okay. Aether lens better. Support Pugna. Let's go. Cooldown. Yeah. Yeah. This was. I mean, yeah. There's no reason to upgrade from 2 to 1. This is pretty good. Pretty good. What else is there? Smoke. Okay. Cost less money. Now, please use smokes and pubs, guys. Sentry ward. Okay. More sentries, much needed against full Mirana, Bounty Hunter, Ricky teams. Tome of Knowledge costs less. Damn, this is really good for supports, man. Supports getting big buffs, guys. This doesn't matter. It just changes the place. I mean, if you can't find this in the shop, you're trash. But yeah, oh my god, there's still more. I'm so tired. Let's go through the shit. Pickup range. Mango's changed from default. So I guess you can pick it up further. Map icons, now enemies can find it now. You can find it now. Your team can find it now. No longer consumable. This is pretty fucking big because now you can get mango tree and royal jelly. That is actually good. Okay, if you get fucking mango tree and royal jelly and an enemy gets iron talon, broom handle, faded brooch, and arcane ring, you fucking lost. Straight up, royal jelly is not as good as the iron talon, man. It's really not, unless if you're weaver or pangolier. But yeah. So this got nerfed. This was too fucking broken against ancients. Attack damage range. Damn, that's a lot, bro. That's a monkey king. Bro, I have to test this shit out, man. Sorry for a long video, guys. This is gonna be a long ass video. I said I'm not purged, but I guess I am. Ooh, but let's see, boys. Let's see. I can't spam like in this season, but I'm gonna spam some monkey king. Let's see. So attack range. Holy fuck. Wait, it's not that far. No, it's pretty far. What else gives you attack range? God damn, dude. I'm not even hitting the tower, but I am. That's crazy. Oh, what else is there? Let's see. What the fuck? Fuck off, Dota. Let's see. So attack range got increased. Movement speed reduced. Damn, this shit was broken as fuck though. Like 20. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Really does. It used to be like what, 30? No, it used to be the mana got reduced. Faded brooch got nerfed a lot. Everyone used this forever because movement speed was just too good. Arcane rain, less armor. Yeah, this was a really good item too. Night vision, okay. Slight buff, more night vision. Attack, yeah, this is pretty good. You're still not gonna carry this on carry, so give this your support. More support buff. Cooldown increased. Okay, this item was pretty fucking broken. You just survive everything. Clumsy net, cast range reduced. Okay. 650 to 600. Okay, yeah. This was pretty broken item anyway. I used to get this on Bloodseeker all the time. But sometimes you do forget to use this though. But I guess, yeah, if you're pro, you don't forget. Sure, no consumer have dropped in the same tier. Makes sense. But you want repair kit, man. This is so fucking good. So now it has a cooldown. You can't just use it again and again. And you can't find it as easily. Does the HP regen increased? 25 is a lot, man. 25 is a lot. Spider legs were broken as fuck. 2 seconds increase. Good. Cooldown reduced. Okay, cooldown reduced to 5 seconds. No one was using this, to be honest, unless if you're Arc Warden to fucking glitched out the system. But now you can't get the attack range. Orb destruction worse for PA, but the slow is super fucking good. 25% slow, man, is a lot. It's a lot, man. 25 is a lot. It's like a IF Scotty for range heroes, but for PA for free. Mindbreaker cooldown reduced. That's pretty good. Mindbreaker was already a really good item. Titan Silver got nerfed. I think base damage increased, but this status res is just way too good, man. 12% is a small difference, but it does add up. Damage increased. Lifesteal reduced. Okay, you only got this for lifesteal, not too much for the damage. Greater healing amplification. So that's not good for heroes like Alchemist and stuff, obviously. Cooldown reduction. Okay, now has a minimum blink range, so you can't just blink right beside yourself. Illusion income damage increased. Okay. Oh, okay. So now this is worse. This got nerfs. You take more damage. Havoc hammer radius increase. So that's pretty good. Good buff to the item. base damage increase. That's nice. So it's good for heroes that are not strength either. Health increased 100, pretty good. Easy buff. This is probably the worst item. No longer steals gold. Can be dig up bounty runes for 100%. But this is super late game. You basically find bounty runes. 40-second active. I have no words, man. This shit, I never use a pirate hat in my games. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. And I'm super fucking tired. My throat hurts. But I'll see if you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace out.